Good afternoon and welcome to the presentation from the Board of Directors of Gem4me Group, which hosted on Monday, April 13th of 2020. My name is Oleg Lipovetsky and I will be translating on behalf of all the speakers today. Alexander Kachinovsky speaking. Good afternoon, dear colleagues and friends, and today we have a conference during which we will be discussing our business and all of the latest news regarding it, as well as we will be conducting the first stage of our spring lottery, during which 14 amazing laptops will be gifted at the end of today's conference. As a reminder, our schedule of conferences for the following few weeks is depicted on this slide, and be sure to submit any questions you may have in order for the Board of Directors, developers, and marketers to prepare diligent answers. On April 20th, we will have briefing with the Board of Directors, followed by a briefing with developers and marketing department on April 27th. Traditionally, let's begin with our weekly updates, as we currently have 11,700,000 current users of the application, a rather great number that depicts our continuous growth and progress. Let's keep on marching towards our future goals together. Additionally, each week we summarize the results of the earnings and work conducted and the weekly earnings of those active partners. And as you can see, the geography of those partners is widespread, from Canada to Japan, over the course of last week. Let's congratulate 31 partners from 7 countries with earnings of more than 1,000 euro, 18 partners from 7 countries with more than 2,000 euro, 10 partners from 5 countries with more than 3,000 euro, and 4 partners from 3 countries with more than 5,000 euro in just 1 week. And our top earning partner of last week earned 6,800 euro, and these are the average weekly earnings of our active partners. These are the profitability rates of our project for those partners who wish to earn not just when the project is finished and is sold, but also while it is being developed. Let's make these amounts more frequent over the course of the spring, and we are confident that this is the time when big amounts can be earned. Additionally, let's also go over our current promotions that help partners in their work and increase their profitability margins. Firstly, the cashback promotion is still valid, where a partner can receive 5% cashback from his or her purchases when paying for a package using encrypted currency. Another promotion that was recently announced, during which a sponsor received an additional 100% of shares presumed by the marketing plan and received an additional 50% towards his or her bonus, has now ended. It was a very profound promotion and it has unfortunately now expired. Due to the conditions of the world's markets and the currency fluctuations, we are also introducing the discount of 10% towards all the packages promotion, valid until April 31st, which will help those partners wishing to make a purchase. While starting April 14th and until April 27th, this promotion will be applicable only for invest packages. Additionally, the plus 100 shares plus for a super package promotion, during which a buyer and his or her sponsor receive additional 100 shares of MarketSpace Custodian Services Limited when purchasing a super package, which is 3 invest packages, during the validity period of this promotion until April 27th of 2020. Another highly powerful promotion that was very popular in use, the double CCA promotion, is now back at this time, and it is time to make strong decisions and be rewarded with strong promotions, as each purchase of a package of shares of MarketSpace Custodian Services Limited or sponsoring the sale of a package yields double the coefficient of corporate activity of the purchase to both the buyer and sponsor with this promotion. As well as the Maximized Advantages promotion is also still valid, while it is coming to an end soon and the amount of complimentary shares is decreasing to 350 until April 27th. And lastly, don't forget of your CCA 10 Powerful Surrounding promotion, which is also still available, although the Board of Directors can end it at any time based on the remaining amount of shares. A reminder that our media resources are actively updated, and here is a list of all of our social networks and channels, as we ask you to please interact with these resources and help us further promote our project on the global scale. Moreover, we have many events planned in the coming weeks which will help you master the skills of working online. They will be hosted by our top leaders who are sharing their personal knowledge and experience and help and teach others. So please be sure to join in. A brief reminder that today we have the first stage of our spring lottery, and here are the prizes for each category depicted. Each week we will be gifting 14 lucky winners with brand new amazing laptops and a total of 56 laptops for the whole lottery period. In today's lottery drawing, partners and sponsors who made purchases during the first week of April will be participating, and we wish luck to everyone participating today. And now, let's get to the presentation of our business that will discuss its core notions, future goals and perspectives, as well as current updates. It is of no question that the situation is of much strain on everyone currently in the world. And yet, there are two types of reactions to it. First one being that people fall into a state of panic and stop doing anything, and those who see any crisis as the best possible time to accomplish certain notions that otherwise would be very hard to accomplish when everything is normal. I wanted to discuss what we are doing and the new era of opportunities that we are now in. To demonstrate this notion, I've prepared the example of Dow Jones Industrial Index that works with stocks of the largest companies on the New York Stock Exchange. The graph depicted here starts in the early 80s. While crises and recessions do occur, you can see that today's crisis brought Dow Jones Index down by 37%, while on the other hand, the crisis that happened in 2007 was much stronger, as back then, the index decreased by half, from 14 to 7,000 points. At the same time, there was a lot of commotion, lots of losses and bankruptcies, yet at the same time, life did not stop there, and the world did not stop as well. As you can see, here are a few examples of the digital world from back then. The Avito marketplace, which is now worth $4 billion, started in 2007 when the crisis just kicked off. Tinkoff, the first and largest digital bank that does not have a single branch, was launched in 2008 amidst the peak of the economic crisis back then. 2009 was the most difficult year for the economy, and yet during that time WhatsApp, Viber and Instagram were all started back then, which are all billion-dollar worth ventures nowadays. And Snapchat was launched in 2010, while its recent IPO of 2017 totaled $25 billion. Consequently, regardless of the toughness of today's situation, life does not stop. New companies start and begin their developments. These changes may throw some off of their path of development. However, any crisis like such is also an opportunity and a new chance to work even harder and find a way out of such situation, emerging very much victorious. Moreover, today's situation is different from 2008, as everyone has simultaneously switched over to digital notions and are living online, spending practically all of their time living digitally, surrounded by IT products and technology. Our answer to the current situation in the world is our product, Gem4Me Messenger, with its built-in global commercial market-space platform. While the Messenger portion provides the ability of uninterrupted communication via text, audio, video, streaming, screen sharing, sending any types of files, and even starting your own info channel. Additionally, MarketSpace also offers a simple and free creation of stores for one-time sales, for individual entrepreneurs, for small and medium-sized companies, for large companies, and for any country of the world. Moreover, we are introducing numerous new functions to our application that will be used by hundreds of millions of users all over the world, while some will be shareholders of this application. The world has now changed the most it ever did in such a short period of time, and it will never be the same. Interest and demand towards digital applications and platforms meant for communicating and online commerce will grow rapidly. Consequently, their values will also grow, and we are confident that Project Gem4Me MarketSpace will enter the stage of rapid growth and major demand in the nearest time. As the result, our project offers for those people who are looking for ways to earn in this rapidly changing world and current events in the fact of millions of users all over the world will be using our application while some will own shares of it. Currently, we have more than 26,000 shareholders of MarketSpace, and all of those shareholders will receive profits from our sale. As our business is venture investments and creation of a modern messenger with global commercial and financial MarketSpace platform on amazing conditions for an investor, the ability to become a shareholder of a prospective company is right here in front of you. This is a truly unique capability as based on the examples of venture investments, the profitability margins on this market sector are simply astronomical. Thousands and dozens of 1,000% profitability rates. Such examples of profitability from venture projects of 21st century are well known and are in the news over the past decade or so. And here are the examples of known venture projects in our sector, the IT sector of the market. All these projects were also financed by someone and they generated profits for them. They also had investors, although the market of venture investments is very strict and secluded, not available for common investors as only investors with million-dollar investments and more can participate in these projects. One of the main advantages of our project is the fact that we created a way for common investors, private entities who are wishing to invest minor amounts to be able to participate in our venture project, and the main goal of our project is also very straightforward. Firstly, it is to create an attractive application, which we are in the final stages of currently, then to increase the user base to 50 million of people, to see the sell application, and to distribute the funds between the shareholders in accordance to their packages of shares owned. We are creating a global Gem4Me platform that will connect merchants with consumers and will allow them to effectively communicate with one another. The platform will allow to receive a large amount of information regarding their acquired products and services, reviews and ratings all in one place, which is very convenient and will save lots of valuable time. As the result, it will drastically increase the value of our MarketSpace platform as well. We are building an ecosystem, and when such ecosystems are purchased, it is not the IT code that is in its foundation that they are seeking, but rather the users with their information and their behavioral patterns. User information is very expensive, while we are developing a platform with a wide range of functionalities which are essential for a large amount of users, which leads to the services and products becoming less pricey, which also leads to more new users on the platform. A snowball effect of some sort. Additionally, all of these users exhibit their own individual behavioral patterns which are very valuable and only continue to increase in value. The application will be sold not at a certain time, but rather when the whole platform achieves a certain amount of users, services, and is completed. We see our marketplace as a distinct advantage as currently more and more people are making purchases online, and the marketplace is a service and a platform that is substituting e-commerce due to it being a universal block platform uniting merchants and buyers. It is also a new concept of marketing offering bidirectional commerce, and a buyer holds real power due to the ability of making a choice. Moreover, the e-commerce research foundation found that marketplaces will conduct up to 50% of sales volumes in the nearest 4 years. Overall, marketplaces is the next evolutionary step of e-commerce. Additionally, marketplaces generate very large monetary volumes and earnings for its users. For instance, Amazon charges 17% from each transaction, eBay charges 10 to 12%, and AliExpress charges annual rent fees per store hosted on a platform. One of the most important advantages of ours is the fact that we are not offering for you to finance a new product with unknown perspectives, but rather we are offering for you to finance the continuance of development of the application that is already valued at $263 million and has already been installed by 12 million people. Furthermore, our uniqueness and differences from other messengers has various points to it. Firstly, all three Gem4Me messenger platforms, Android, iOS, and web, are currently operating and are in the process of improving user interface and design. Gem4Me version 2.0 was released on March 31st of 2020, and the new improved version is now available for use. The dynamic of growth of users of our application has grown from 1 to 11 million of current users as well. We conduct regular valuations of our application by independent auditing companies, and the most recent valuation of May of 2019 totaled at $263 million. Moreover, after extensive verifications and audits by a European regulator, MarketSpace Solutions OU placed its Eurobonds on the European branch of Nasdaq platform in June of 2019. The bonds serve as a financing tool of the project by institutional and qualified investors. The main developer is Synesys, which is a very well known to the IT world with its digital creations worth billions of dollars, some of which include the Viber Messenger and Playtika gaming platform. And lastly, one of the most important advantages of ours is the fact that we operate in a niche that only has two competitors, where apart from us is only the WeChat Messenger, which is limited to operating strictly within China, while our Gem4Me platform can be used globally. The core advantage of ours is that we created a legal structure that allows for investors with minor amounts to also participate in a major venture project. During our final stages of financing, our core technological developments will be finished in 2020, and as you can see, the roadmap of our messenger is also depicted here. While our MarketSpace roadmap also assumes for completion of the main developments in 2020. As the result, the year of 2020 will be the final year of creating our application. However, unfortunately, we cannot predict how much our application will be worth. Although we can anticipate its value by monitoring the world's current events and comparing our application to other competitors and their values. On average, the value of a global messenger is about $30 billion, while marketplaces can be worth between $100 billion to $1 trillion. Therefore, by developing not just a messenger but rather a messenger with a marketplace, we are transferring to a much more valuable market sector. One of the biggest examples of such is the WeChat Messenger, where it was valued at $83.5 billion back in 2015, while today Tencent, which owns the messenger, achieved market capitalization of about $400 billion, getting very close to Facebook in this regard. That is the major increase in value that a marketplace platform creates. With our project, you are able to become a co-owner of the world's second messenger with a built-in marketplace of a global scale. Another advantage of ours is our generous referral program that allows to receive earnings in monetary bonuses and in additional packages of shares on a daily basis if you are an active investor who helps promote our project further. However, it is also important to note that every venture project has its advantages and also disadvantages. Each venture project is a risk, although the potential earnings that they can yield is very high. We are also unable to announce the exact timeframes for when the project will be completed. However, the generous referral program allows to earn while our project is being finalized. And lastly, we cannot guarantee profitability, yet we can base our predictions based on our competitors, as well as our application is already valued at $263 million, depicting that we are on the right path. Moreover, I wanted to depict the decrease in the amount of shares of MarketSpace available for purchase, as today it is now below 2 million of shares left. The lower the amount of shares left is, the less of these powerful promotions will be available. Furthermore, Most of United States population owns shares of various companies. Japan is at about 30% of population, Europe as 24%, while CIS countries are at about 1%, which depicts that the market there is fully available for us to take over and promote our project there the most. In conclusion, I would also like to pass the word to Valery Ostrikov, the member of the board of directors who will continue our conference today, after which we will also conduct our first stage of the spring lottery. Valery Ostrikov speaking. Good afternoon, dear colleagues and friends, and let's now continue our conference. Based on recent events all over the world, I would like to begin with an introduction discussing the issue. It is of no question that the situation is of much strain on everyone, and yet there are two types of reactions. First one being that people fall into a state of panic and stop doing anything, and those who see any crisis as the best possible time to accomplish certain notions that would otherwise be very hard to accomplish when everything is normal. The economic landscape is rapidly changing and evolving in all of the countries in the world, and it is unavoidable. Currently, many industries will come out of this crisis with major deficit, for instance, tourism, transportation, and others. The service economy that we used to know, which in some countries attributed for up to 80% of a country's budget, the aspect that used to be prevalent, will become obsolete. Once the crisis is over and the world is restoring itself, certain aspects of it will never return to be the same. Success will come to those who have the largest amount of users and big data regarding their behavioral patterns. In general, this trend depicts that investing in oil is not prospective, while investing in platforms and combining numerous amounts of users and various kinds of services is the most prosperous sector of the future economy. Major platforms like Google and Facebook see the major growth of this notion, and they offer to sell such users to other platforms and thus create a whole new economy of platforms and users. As of today, the most valuable notions in the world are digital platforms that provide a wide range of services to a large amount of people. These platforms will continue to dominate the world's economy currently and in the upcoming future as well, further digitalizing our daily lives. Nowadays, the tendency is ever so evident, as there are more and more people who are striving to create an income stream online with their skills. Gem4me MarketSpace platform provides a chance for a large amount of people to sell their products and services remotely. We built a platform that is partaking in this worldwide revolution of digital platforms, a platform that is in much demand and are in need of a new income stream. MarketSpace is a mean for future development, an option for future technological wave and revolutionized economy. On this note, I would like to thank you for your time, as I am now passing the word to Alexander Kochinovsky, the member of the board of directors, who will now conduct the first stage of our spring lottery. Alexander Kochinovsky speaking. And without any further ado, let's set off our first stage of the lottery, during which we will find out the first 14 lucky winners who will take brand new laptops with them today. As you can see, the lottery prize fund is rather marvelous this time. Over the course of the whole lottery, we will gift 56 amazing and modern laptops to the lucky winners, and without any further ado, let's get right to the first drawing. Traditionally, our first category is drafting prizes between those who purchase the Go packages, and the prize in this category is for Haier HI133 laptop, a great and modern laptop for conducting work on it. And let's find out who will be the first lucky winner of our first stage. Who will own the first laptop of this week? And it is Olga Harbik from Chernigov, Ukraine, and it is well deserved. Let's get to the second laptop now, and the second winner today turns out to be Svetlana Chistikova from Khabarovsk, Russia. Congratulations, Svetlana, and let's keep up the hard work, and we are looking forward for your reviews. Let's now draw the third Haier laptop, and it is Roman Arlov from Salavat, Russia. Congratulations, Roman. And the fourth laptop in this category goes to Yekaterina Makarevich from Brest, Belarus. Congratulations to the winners so far, while we also have one last higher laptop to give today. And let's see who it is taken by. Gennady Portnov from Pervouralsk, Russia. Congratulations to the winners of the first stage of the first week. And now let's move on to the second category, in which the gift is Asus VivoBook, a stylish laptop for buyers and sponsors of Biz Packages. Let's find out who will be the first lucky one to take the first Asus laptop today, and it is Vera Kazantsova from Perm, Russia. Congratulations, and we hope you enjoy your brand new laptop. Let's move on to the second lucky winner of an Asus laptop today, and it is Lyudmila Berseneva from Lesnoy, Russia. She is the second lucky winner today, and that is very exciting. Let's now find out the third winner in this category, and it is Firdaus Bakhturyarova from Chelyabinsk, Russia. Congratulations to all the lucky winners so far, as your hard work has paid off and luck smiled at you. And now, the third category is for buyers and sponsors of premium packages with a price fund of Asus 15-inch laptop, a gadget that is desired for working extensively. And let's get right to it, and the first prize is taken by Tatiana Butorina from Nizhny Tagil, Russia. Congratulations, Tatiana, and let's move on to finding out the second lucky winner of a marvelous Asus laptop today. And the lucky winner is Vladimir Bashmakov from Pervouralsk, Russia. Congratulations on this great lucky win. Let's now find out the third and last lucky winner of this category for this week, and it is Svetlana Skachkova from Moscow, Russia. Congratulations to all the winners in this category of the week so far. And now, let's get to the most prestigious category of prizes for buyers and sponsors of Invest Packages, where the prize is a brand new and stunning Apple MacBook laptop. And let's see who the two lucky winners of this great gadget will be today. Let's do the first MacBook, and it is Vladimir Teryabin from Kazan, Russia, a well-deserved victory. And now, the next MacBook laptop of today goes to Vera Belyeva from Slaykhard, Russia. This is great, and we congratulate all the 14 lucky winners and are also looking forward to seeing the lucky winners of the next week. We wish luck to all the participants, keep up the hard work, thank you for your time, and until we meet next time.